I gotta start. Now, so here, yeah, in your seminar notes, okay, if you realize it's not a lot of pages, all right, inside, all right, actually, I provide you your chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, 4, where's my 4? 4 and 5 short notes. Okay, I have prepared chapter 1 to chapter 5 short notes to you. Okay, now then, and then inside have some multiple choice, all right, and bahagian B. Okay, you have I provide some bahagian A, B, and C's question for you. Okay, now, and I realize is most of the classes, right, most of the classes their exam, most of the school their exam until chapter 4.1 roughly. Okay, so I just quickly go through to you. Normally, chapter 1, chapter 2 is all about better things that related to better. So normally it will came out in a bahagian B, question 1. Okay. Yeah, your teacher said till whatever place that your teacher teach ma, right? This is a common question. I mean, common answer for teachers. The teacher like to answer like this. Okay. Now, so chapter 1 is talk about skala dan jarak, the scale and the distance. So the first thing you got to know is how to read the scale. We have 3 types of scale. All right, we have 3 types of scale, which is skala lurus, skala penyata, pecahan bakilan. Now, skala lurus, right, normally are very easy to read, right? Because you have skala muda and skala penyata. Now, how to read this thing, you will need to always remember every box, right? Every box represent 1 cm in the printer, in the maps. So, means you use your ruler and measure 1 cm in your map. And then you see a number on top. This is the real distance. The real distance. So, in your printer, 1 cm represent 1 km in real. Okay, this is how you're gonna read that text. Now, skala penyata very straightforward. 1 cm mewakili 1 km. 1 cm in the map represent 1 km in the real life. Now, and then you will have pecahan wakilan. Pecahan wakilan is in a ratio form, nispa. Okay, nispa, right? Normally they will write a 1 to something else. The 1 in front is always represent preter. In preter is 1 cm. In reality is 100,000 cm. Okay, so whenever after you calculate, you need to convert it back to km, because most of the time when you tell people distance, we will use jarak, we will use km, we will use meter instead of cm. All right, now, okay, now after you know like, okay, how to read the scala, you got to know jarak. So in exam, make sure every time bring what? For Form 2, always remember to bring what? Always remember to bring your rulers and your burner. Okay. You can, I mean, for kertas jalo, you can ignore the kertas jalo. You didn't bring, it's okay. Right? You didn't bring kertas jalo, it's okay. You didn't bring your jangka tolok, it's okay. Okay? But you need to at least must have your berenang is the small string. Yes, you must have ruler. Okay, ruler is a must. Yeah. Now, and then for the theory question, they might ask you. Okay, we have 2 types of jarak mutlak and jarak relative. Mutlak, which is a very formal way to tell people about your distance. Normally, we will use meter or kilometer. Means that, oh, I'm 300 meters away from you, or I'm 30 km away from you. Jarak mutlak. Jarak relative is more flexible one. We are using cost like money. We are using time. Like, let's say I tell you from my house to Kota Kemuning is 40 minutes, example. All right, this is jarak relative. Can ya? Now, this is your chapter 1. All right, and chapter 2 is talk about peta. And peta, you need to know about pandang darat physical, the natural characteristic, and the man-made characteristic. Now, this one actually you have learned in your Form 1. You learn that, okay? But Form 2, they repeat it. Why? Because they want you to analyze the product. Because they want you to analyze the map. But of course, in your textbook, they teach you is to write a whole paragraph to explain about the product. But in your UASA format, I mean your school exam format, normally they will come out as bahagian B chapter question 1. So instead of ask you to write the whole paragraph, they're gonna split the questions. Means like, okay, normally for the tapseran betul, they will need you to explain me about the bentuk muka bumi. The location of the bentuk muka bumi, the characteristic of ciri physical, ciri budaya. They need you to explain the pola pertempatan and so on, right? In that paragraph. Okay, but in exam, they don't put in bahagian C. They put in bahagian B. So instead of ask you to write a whole paragraph, they split and ask you, okay, what is the bentuk muka we have in this area? What we can do in this area? Okay, now, and there's a part that you always forgot, which is rujukan grade. Now, come yeah, help me to just do a correction tip a little bit, because I realized that I readjust the pictures, but I forgot to adjust the line. So these two lines have been terbalik. You just draw the lines a little bit. The line have opposite. Okay, rujukan grade 4 angka means I'm showing you the coordinate with 4 numbers. Okay, 4 numbers. It's a bit like the coordinate in mathematics. All right, so you got to write RG in front, and then you have 4 number flowing in. The first 2 number always get from the bottom. All right, and then the last 2 digit of number always get from the side. And then come together and form a coordinate. Now, same goes with your rujukan grade 6 angka. 6 angka is just what? They have 2 more numbers. Okay, then you can split. The first 3 digits of number come from the x-axis, which is the bottom part. Now, just now got 2 number, now got 3 number. What is the third number? The third number is a decimal point. Okay, you can treat it like this. And then, same. The last 3 digit of number come from where? The last 3 digit of number come from the side. All right. Now, sometimes they will ask you to tell them the coordinate, rujukan grade. But most of the time, they will combine with chapter 1. Let's say they give you a paper, they tell you, okay, from rujukan grade, first rujukan grade to the second rujukan grade, how long is the distance? So you got to know how to read these 2 things. All right. Now, let me show you the example question for butter, okay? Now, maybe some of you very pro on it, but maybe some of you just stuck in somewhere else. Let me just show you the example of question, yeah? I want you to flip to go to the questions of, question 2, page 11. Let me just choose one of the example for you, okay? Now, question 2, yeah? Now, show you an example question, how they combine chapter 1 and chapter 2 and ask you. Now, they will prove you a pattern. And normally at the bottom of pattern, they will show you scale. And you see, the scale is like this. 1 to 50,000 means what? 1 cm in the map represent 50,000 cm in real. But we don't tell people 50,000 cm. Yes, you got to convert them into km. 50,000 cm equals to 0.5 km. So later on, if they ask you to do the calculations, you will know. After I calculate in cm, I measure in cm, I need to convert into km. Okay, I need to times 0.5. Can ya? I need to times 0.5. Now, let's look at it. Okay, they will give you petunjuk and they come to questions. All right, the first question, you see, this is the one that normally how they ask you. Berapa panjang jalan raya? How long is the jalan raya dari 267,595 to 293,620? They gave you two rujukan grade. So we got to find out where is exactly the place first. Okay, so 26.7, 59.5. Okay, 267. Wait, let me just write down somewhere else first. 267,595 to okay. Now let's look at one by one. 267 means what? 26.7. 26 is here. So I got to find out the 0.7. So what I do in between, I draw a line out. Cut it into half, yeah? Sorry. Cut the box into half. All right. And then draw 1, 2, 3, 4. At the left. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the right. And then you calculate 26, 6.1, 6.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. All right. And then 59.5. So 59 is where? 59 is here. 0.5. So in the middle. Okay. And then you can use your ruler and plot it out. Just now is how much? 7. So you will find out that I need to calculate from this point onward. You can see. Actually, I use yellow color. I need to measure start from this point. All right. And then they said the next point is what? 293,620. Okay, 293, 29. So 29 is here. I need to find out the 0.3. So see, I cut it into half first. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the right. Right? So 29.3 somewhere here. And then 62.620, right? Yeah. 62. Let's look at 62. 62.00 is exactly on the lines, right? Exactly on the line. So you can use your ruler and slightly plot it out and where it is. So you will realize it's exactly on this area. So use your ruler to measure the distance. Come. Can you measure for me? Come. Use your ruler. How much is the distance? You want to use ruler also can actually. You can get the same answer. 20 cm on your screen. I'm asking you to use your paper, not on the screen. Hello, your screen is big. And your friend maybe have a small screen. So you will have different answer. You should measure on your books. Here, no on the screen. On the screen, the answer is inaccurate already. Come, the rest. So how much is that? Remember, yeah, you got to measure from here, okay? You can use ruler straight away, or you want to use Brenang also. You should get the same answer. Actually, you will get back the same answer. It's just if you use string, it will be faster. Your book no highlight, so you can't find it. Wow, interesting. Okay, now, so here, yeah. The rest, oh, you have two different answers. Let me press a calculator and told you the answer, okay? Yeah. You should get around. Why got 3 different answers? Are you guys look at the same pictures? Interesting. You all have different answers. Okay. You are what you need. You shouldn't have different answer here. Okay. So, okay, I should do like this. I should tell you like this. Okay. Because I know your books is print by TTC. Okay. So maybe you have some different answer due to the printing process. All right. But I gave you a range. Okay. The answer in between. Okay. You see, some of you get 8 cm, right? Some of you get 8.5. Some of you get 9. Okay. So I gave you with a range. Okay. In your school, teacher won't give this range, right? You should have a range of like acceptable, okay? I acceptable any answer with this, but I cannot let my answer like this. Why? Because they want panjang, they want jarak. So I need to convert. So if you get 8 cm, you times 0.5, you get what? 4 km. Okay? If you get 4.5 cm, then your answer will be 4.25. Or if you get 9 cm, your answer will be 9.5 km. Okay? Kenya, this is the I range for you, okay? In exam, don't worry. It shouldn't have different answer. Why? Because your school teacher will properly print from the same party. So all with you and your friends should have the same answer. All right. Now, this is the first way of asking. Like if you after you measure and convert, you will get 2 marks. Okay, if you answer correctly. Now, other than they ask you to calculate, but just to let you know, normally, if they ask you to calculate the panjang, right, they won't give you 10 questions of measurement. Don't worry, because their mean is ask you to explain the things. All right, so you will see, they might ask you, apakah pola pertempatan? Di segi grade di bawah. So they ask you, within the range of these, okay? 29, 30, 63, 64. Let's go and find out. 29, 30, 63, 64, where it is. 29, 30, 29, 30, 63, 64. Here. They ask you, what is the pola pertempatan in this area? Where you see a lot of house and then in the junction. What is this? Remember pola pertempatan? Patterns of the arrangement? Come, yeah. If you forgot what is pola pertempatan, you can write it down. Yeah. We have learned 4 jenis pola pertempatan. The first is what? Berpusat, where all the house is actually gathered at the junctions. All right. And then we have berselera. Okay. The house is arranged in like far away from people's. Followed by what? Berkelompok. Berkelompok is like they stay in a group. The house is built in a groups. And then you have berjaja. Berjaja is very, very okay. Now, berjaja is actually they arrange okay very neatly that along the rivers, along the roads. Okay. Now, here, yeah. So let's get back to the box just now. The house arrangement, okay, the pertempatan arrangement, you see, all of them gather at the junction. So what is this? When all of them gather in a junction, we will call it as pola pertempatan berpusat. Okay, pola pertempatan berpusat. Okay, and yeah. Now, and then follow, you see, when they ask you pola petempatan, right? Very high chance that the next question they ask you, mengapa ka? Why? Why pola petempatan tersebut berlaku, right? Why there is this kinds of formation? Why we will have berpusat in this area? Now, you see, why this area will have a lot of houses? Why we can build a lot of houses in this area? Normally, they have a why a lot of houses? You see, this one have a very constant answer one. When a lot of houses means what? This area is suitable to build a house. Why? You can say the first one. A lot of people, or even you can say what? The land is flat enough. I can build houses. Okay? So you can say bentuk muka bumi yang rata. Okay? Dan luas. Okay? Sesuai untuk pembinaan pertempatan. Okay. Other than that, you can also tell us what? A lot of people's why a lot of people? Like why people will stay there? Right? Why you will build houses there? Because here got a lot of see, we know a lot of house because a lot of people, but why a lot of people staying there? Further a little bit. Because here got what? Okay, so here. Okay, you can see it because here got a lot of job opportunity, right? So you can see it. Kegiatan ekonomi yang pesat dijalankan. Okay, a lot of kegiatan ekonomi. Okay, economy activities. Dan mewujud peluang pekerja. A lot of job opportunity. That's why here got a lot of people, here got a lot of house. All right. Other than that, you can also tell me what you see. We can see there's a lot of jalan raya, right? So you can see there's a good facility. Jaringan jalan raya yang baik. Okay, so menggalakkan pembinaan, encourage, okay, construction of house. Pembinaan pertempatan. Now, in exam, yeah, just put them into paragraph, okay? Reason why I write 1, 2, 3 to you is to actually show you that your marks, yeah. Okay, and one more, you can say what? Why a lot? Kegiatan economy means economy activities. What is economy activities? Economy activities means those activities those human activity that earn money. The blue color was just an explanation to your friends, okay? Pesat means rapidly. Fast means we have a lot of, okay, rapid, fast means we have a lot of activity here, okay? Now, so, and one more point, you can also tell what? You can also tell that here got a lot of kemudahan. So you can say, oh, selain itu, kemudahan infrastruktur yang baik. Okay? Juga menggalakkan pembinaan pertempatan. Okay, now, so normally if they ask you pola pertempatan, they will follow with ask you why we have such a pola pertempatan. Okay, most of the time, the exam paper they ask you normally are pola pertempatan berpusat most of the time. Then they will ask you why berpusat. Okay, now other than they will ask you pola pertempatan, they might ask you what? They might ask you senaraikan 3 kegiatan ekonomi yang dijalankan di garisan utara 61. Okay, di utara garisan utara. Now, this is a common, they ask you, state me 3 human activities in the north of 61. So let's find out the garisan 61 first. Okay, before I move on, you done C, part C? You done part C? What is this kit? Wait, yeah. Okay, done. How about the rest? Are you good? Let me just have a look. I just let me look through that any of your friend missing. Oh, walao. Hey, Wenxuan, you have your books with you? I found Wenxuan. And I found Wenxuan with such a cute profile picture. Hello? Why you want to act as your friend? Oh, you are Zighing now. So you are what? You are doppelganger. What is this? Okay, so anyway, here, yeah, let's move on, yeah. You done writing, right? Yes, huh? Huh? Okay, so anyway, let's move on. Now, they said 3 human activity in the Garisan Utaraan 61. So let's look at 61. Garisan Utaraan 61, which means this line. And then they say what? They want Utara. Utara is the north. I tell you, I ask you, here is the north. Or B is the north. Which part is the north? A or B? Of course, A is the north on top here. So they said, okay, they ask you in this area, what kegiatan ekonomi you have? Okay, in this area, what human activity you have? What we done? What you can see on top. Pertanian, yes. Other than that, you see you have kelapa sawit ma pertanian. Other than that, like any other things? I teach you. Do you see this one? Got a lot of pertempatan, got a lot of bangunan, got jalan raya, got sungai. So what they can do? When you see river, when you see housing area. Come, yeah? So we write down the first one first because they say senarai, just list down. So I have pertanian. If you're able to tell me pertanian, 1 mark, but they want 3. Pelabuhan can or not? Pelabuhan must have port. You must have seaside. Right? You need to have seaside only you can write pelabuhan, yeah? Okay. But you see what? You see housing area, right? Housing area, normally near your housing area, you will have what? Shops. Okay. Shops, okay? Because of shops. Shops doing what? Selling you things. Perkhidmatan, services. Okay? Can? Or even you want to write perniagaan, can or not? Can. Business. right? I gave you one more, okay? Because I think I saw something, but you all didn't. Let me see. Do they provide any other things? No. Yep, I think that's it. No, there no more. No more, no more. Here. So the three things, okay? Pertanian, perkhidmatan, and perniagaan. Perniagaan means business. Okay? Now, you see, this is how you gain your marks. And they also ask you what? Nyatakan tanaman utama dalam perta. So, and berikan sebab, reason. Okay, reason ditanam secara ladang means, okay, first, what we plant, and second, why we want to farm them. So let's find out what plants we have on top. What plants we have on top? What is this? What is this? What is this? Definitely. You guys. Kelapa. Kelapa apa? Kelapa sawit, yeah. So you can say kelapa sawit. Trees. No, you cannot write trees. Kelapa sawit. Plant, why got tokong one? Aduh ini budak. Why got tokong one? Kelapa sawit. Okay, kelapa sawit, yeah. Now, why they plant a lot of kelapa sawit? You see, why we plant a lot of like particular plant? Normally for money, or you can say because a lot of people want it, a lot of people need it. So you can see it, okay? You can say kelapa sawit ditanam secara ladak kerana permintaan pasaran yang tinggi. Because a lot of demand. Now, and permintaan, demand. A lot of people need it. Okay. Of course, you can also say kerana tanaman ini boleh dijual. Yeah, YG is yeah. Now, and then you see normally they ask you plantation, they ask you factor, reason. Sebab yang mempengaruhi. Mempengaruhi is what? Affect. What is the reason that affected the plantation in 1E, which is kelapa sawit? So in what circumstances we can plant kelapa sawit? Now, whenever they ask you, right, a reason that I plant this, normally, factor, they use the word factor, the facts. When the facts, normally always two things. The landscape, bentuk muka bumi, talks about the bentuk muka bumi, talks about the saliran. In this situation, we cannot write suhu. Why? Because this is a map. Some of the teacher, they don't accept if you tell us suhu. Because inside this map, you can't see the temperature. I mean, you can't feel the temperatures in the map. So normally we don't write suhu. We will more focus on bentuk muka bumi and saliran. You tell me that, oh, this we can do this because the area is suitable. Now, but be aware, if this is getah kelapa sawit, right? Normally we will use the word that saying this is a tanah rata. Okay, so 4 marks, right? So your first sentence you can say it because this tanah pama, okay, yang beralung, okay, sesuai untuk penanaman kelapa sawit. Okay. Now, other than that, plant need what? Plant need water. So you can say because what? Dapat sumber air yang cukup. Okay, enough water. Why? Because we have river. Okay, because we have river. So you can have a look. What's the name of the river here? You have a couple of river. Example, there's a very big rivers. Yeah, let me see, look at the name. Do they have a name of the river? Okay, they cut through the name. Terdapat sumber air yang cukup, enough water. Of course, you can also tell me what, oh, they can do plantation because a lot of people, okay? You can see that activity tanaman kelapa sawit dapat dijalankan kerana tenaga buruh. Tenaga buruh means labels. Or you can say we have a lot of pekerja. Mempunyai pekerja yang banyak. Yang banyak, yang ramai. We have a lot of workers. Alright. Now, other than that, why we can do plantations? Normally, like kelapa sawit getah. I harvest already, I cannot straight away use. I need to send to the factories. So you can also say it. Because here got kemudahan pengangkutan. Memudahkan. Okay, proses mengangkut. Mengangkut means deliver, okay? Hasil kelapa sawit. Hasil pertanian. Okay, now, and this answer, right, also suitable for what? If the question asking you about getah, the plantation of getah, rubble trees plantations. Other than that, we have what? You see, one of the example, the favorite question is what? Kepentingan sungai dalam perda. Now, you see, if without looking at the perda, whenever they ask you the importance of river, they have a common answer. You see, this is a perda. Perda inside got what? Kawasan perumahan. So why do you think the river is important? You can tell me river is important because they provide what? Water for daily use. So you can say sungai penting. Okay, penting for what? Penting sebagai sumber air. Okay, untuk kegunaan domestik kepada penduduk, to the peoples. All right. Other than that, you see, we have plantation on top. So you can also tell us sungai penting sebagai sumber pengairan, watering system. Okay, pengairan. Now, so you can say it, like example, tali air dibina. Or you don't want to use tali air, you can use terusan. It's the same thing. Means the canal. They built a longkang, they built a canal, right? Untuk mengalir air ke kawasan pertanian. Okay, so inside here is 2 marks on 1 point right. That's why your 4 marks is like this. Okay, are you good? Shall we move on some more? Oh, very hot there. You watch something? Is that the English word or is that the Chinese pinyin or something? Okay, let me know if you're done. Only we move on, okay? And the next I would like to move into. Okay, I would like to move to chapter 3 already because I see most of you have chapter 3. Okay, shall we? The rest, all of you done? Anyone haven't? Just now you say yes, and then now you say no. So you're done or you're not done? Okay. Can go to C. C. Oh my god. I cannot zoom out some more. Oi, what oi? Aduh, ini budak. You not yet, then you not yet lah. Then you oi me for what? Ah, you oi me, walao. Fine, fine. Okay, so let's wait for your friend for a while, yeah. Your friend just finished copying F. For those who are done, you may go to questions. Let me have a look. Question 5. You go to question 5 first while waiting for friends. Okay? Question 1 and 3, I will let you have a, you can try it on your own. All right. The answer for question 1 and 3 already uploaded in the DDC website. Okay. Always feel free, try it out. If when you try that time you have any problem, always feel free to WhatsApp me and ask. Okay. Can yeah, but don't call me, okay? I won't pick up your call, yeah. Just to let you know. WhatsApp me, but don't call me. Okay. And then question 5. So shall we? You done, dear? Almost. Wait for a friend for a while. Almost done. Okay. So for those who done, go to question 5 first. You may try it out. Okay. Just to tell you, okay. I want to do like 3 more questions. Actually, I have 3 more questions to do. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, I think I gotta move. So here, yeah. In question 5, let's do it this, okay? Now, question 5 is bulb 3. And this bulb 3, right, is one of the example question. Okay? This is, you haven't done. Okay. But then you should do it just now, since quickly. Okay, fine. Here, question 5. Now, question 5 actually is chapter 3. Chapter 3, we knew that it's talk about pergerakan bumi. The movement of Earth. Like Earth got berapa journeys pergerakan? We have dual journeys, two-way, right? Now, and you see, when they gave you a pictures and showing you the Earth is rotating. The Earth is rotating. Question 5, you just flip downwards, okay? Page 17. Now, when they are rotating on their own, we call it putaran bumi. Rotating. Okay, now how about the one that where they show you a orbit and your Earth is moved around the sun? When it move around the sun, what we call? We call it peredaran bumi. Okay, evolution of, okay? Evolution of Earth. Okay, can ya? Revolution of Earth. Now, here, this is the first, you need to differentiate these two things. Yeah, revolution, rotating, revolving around the sun. Okay, move around the sun. We call it peredaran bumi. Okay. Now, this is the first thing. Normally, the second thing they might ask you is what? The ciri-ciri, like a characteristic. Normally, how they ask, you see, jelaskan jenis. Normally, they expect you to tell them about the ciri-ciri, characteristic. So what is the characteristic of Q? Putaran bumi. How the earth rotating. How it rotate? Takes one day, okay? High tide, that one is kesan, like, come. So let's write one by one, yeah? First, you can say what? Bumi, putaran, all right? Berputar pada paksinya. Okay, it rotate according their axis. Dari barat ke timur. All right. And then, yes, they are slanted, right? They are slanted by 23.5 degrees. So you can see it. Bumi berputar dengan kecontongan kecontongannya slanted 23 1/2 degree pada sata tegak. Alright. Alright. And then, like your friend said, it takes what? One day, right? So you can say it, satu putaran yang lengkap mengambil masa 24 jam atau 1 hari. All right, 3 marks. Now, just an extra for you. B got answer. B got. It's just I want to tell you journeys, and then I want to tell you the Chiri first. Only I go to Kesan. Got answer. Got. I haven't discussed. I follow the flow of the understanding. Okay. Now they might ask you, journeys pergerakan Q, putaran bumi. They can also ask you what? Journeys pergerakan P. Alright, so you just find somewhere and write it down. The ciri-ciri for peredaran bumi. Okay, normally what you can say they are beredar mengelilingi matahari. Okay, beredar mengelilingi matahari. Mengikut orbitnya. Okay, follow their orbit with anti-clockwise. Dengan arah lawan pusingan jam. This is the first thing you got to explain for your peredaran. Second, you can tell me what? Peredaran yang lengkap. Come, if this is P, peredaran takes how long? Mengambil masa. When they move around the sun, how long it takes? 1 year, right? You can write 1 tahun, or you can write what? 365, 1/4 days. All right. Now, of course, other than ciri-ciri, they will ask you kesan. What is the effect? Okay, so effect of P is what? P is peredaran bumi. So when I have peredaran bumi, what I will see? I will have peredarannya. Peredaran, you will see what? Kejadian 4 musim. 4 season. Peredaran. Okay. Other than that, we will have what? Fenomena gerhana matahari. The solar eclipse. Close enough? No. Very far away. Okay. And you have solar eclipse. You also have lunar eclipse. Fenomena gerhana bulan. Okay. Now, of course, sin. They might ask you kesan for P. They can also ask you kesan for Q. Okay. So let me just write in somewhere else for you, okay? Come on, this is the example questions. Now, so if they ask you kesan pergerakan putaran bumi, what's your answer? If this is a putaran bumi. Okay, the effects on putaran bumi. Now, if rotation of Earth, then you will see day and night. Kejadian siang dan malam. So when you are doing the answering, when you are answering the questions, read properly. This is putaran or peredaran. All right, it's different. Now, and then you have what? Kejadian pasang surut, high tide, low tide. All right, and then you have what? You have the change of wind direction. Pembiasan arah tiupan angin. or pembiasan angin lazim. Okay. And one more is what? Perbezaan waktu tempatan. Okay. Now, this is example of like they might ask you. Okay. If you're done, I move on to Tongki. Are you good? Okay, you're done. Let's move up. Now you see, donkey, right, is actually kind of like a bit like K-back question. They ask you, pada pendapatan Anda, okay, from your opinions, okay, apakah yang akan berlaku? What will happen if bumi berhenti pergerakan Q? Q is what? Putaran bumi. When the Earth stop rotating, what will happen? What will happen when the Earth stop rotating? The most easy, you see, the effects, the kesan pergerakan, yes, you will have 24 hours daytime, right? So you can say it, okay, kejadian siang dan malam dipengaruhi. Being affected. Okay, yes, no more cycle, right? So you can say lah, so bahagian, so some of the place, okay, sebahagian bumi, okay, yang menghadap facing matahari akan mengalami cuaca yang panas. Okay, hot because you receive sunlight all the day. Alright, manakala sebahagian bumi, okay, tidak dapat cahaya matahari. Okay, what happened? Akan mengalami cuaca dingin, very cold. One half of the earth very hot, half of the earth very cold. Okay, can. Kok kecil. Can? Let me know if you're done, only we move on, yeah. Okay. Question 4, right? Is also about putaran bumi. Okay, you may try it out, okay, as your, as a revise. Mm. Let's see. For those who have exam in chapter 3, you got to memorize a little bit on the phenomena Gerhana, how the Gerhana is actually exists. And if can, memorize the kejadian empat musim as well, like each of the musim, which they, when they happen, okay, what is the effects. While waiting for your friends, okay, while waiting for your friends, I'm gonna go through with you, just like recap a little bit to tell you about, okay, the kejadian empat musim and gerhana. Normally, right, kejadian empat musim, right, they might come out in bahagian B, right? I'm not sure would they come exactly as last year, but just to tell you, last year for those kota kemuning student, last year, right, kejadian empat musim came out in first term exam lah, okay? They come out in bahagian B. They ask about like they gave you the 4 Earth. They ask you A, B, C, D. Name the date. When is the different musim? What's the date of the musim? So be aware, read through that. All right. For other school, yeah, you can consider on reading this as well, because yeah. Now, let me find a empty space. Okay, since I'm not sure whether your friends done copying or not, so I'm gonna do, sorry, wait now here, okay, since I'm not sure whether your friend done copying or not, but let me just go through with you, okay? While waiting for your friend, we don't waste time. Okay, here, just now we said kesan peredaran bumi. We have what? The first one, kejadian empat musim. You can find an empty space and write, okay? Now, normally, pictures they give you, right? It will be like you have a sun, matahari, and then they are showing you that this is your earth. Okay, they try to tell you that your earth will move and move and move and move. So when they move until different locations, they will have different kesan. Now, normally on top here, situation A, okay? We call it situation A, when your earth move until this area, okay? Move until this place. Okay, normally is March. 21st of March. Okay, 21st of March, and 21st of March, we call it equinox. Musim bunga. What is musim bunga? Spring season. Okay, read properly. Question asks you, nyatakan musim or nyatakan tarik, Don't look at A, B, C, D, then you straight away start to write your answer, okay? I've been seeing a lot of your senior didn't read question. So whole 4 marks, 8 marks, total 8 marks lost because they didn't read. Question 1 nama, they go write tarik. Question 1 tarik, they go write nama. Read question properly. Okay? Can ya? Now, And it follow what? Anti-clockwise, right? So part B, which is the second season. Second season is what? Musim panas. So 3 months later. 3 months later is 21st of June. Okay. For the second season, we call it what? Solstice musim panas. Okay, I introduce you the name first. And then 3 months later, situation C. C is happened on 23rd of September. Okay, which is equinox. Musim luro, autumn. Okay, and how about situation donkey? Donkey 3 months later, 22nd of December. Remember, December is DIS, okay? And what is the season? Solstice musim sejuk. Okay, now remember, equinox musim bunga doesn't mean the whole earth is spring. All right, normally the name musim bunga means what? Our north hemisphere. Hemisfera utara is musim bunga. Okay, if utara is musim bunga, selatan will be always opposite. Okay, selatan always opposite. Okay, can ya? Now you see, equinox musim bunga means utara is musim bunga. When you go to part B, solstice musim panas means what? Hemisfera utara is mengalami musim panas. Alright? See, part C. Part C, they say what? Equinox musim luro. So means what? My north hemisphere is musim luro. Okay? If you see, in 22nd of December, we call it solstice musim sejuk. Means north hemisphere is musim sejuk. Okay? Can? Now, and selatan is always opposite, yeah. Then I don't explain about selatan, okay? Selatan is always opposite. Now, here. Let's come back to here, yeah. Why their name is equinox? Equal, right? Means matahari, your sunlight, okay? Tegak, shine on di atas garisan khatulistiwa. Okay, tegak di garisan khatulistiwa because equinox, equal, equator. Okay, that's why you will realize September also start with the word equinox. Means what? The matahari tegak di garisan khatulistiwa. Okay, in the afternoon, they will shine on garisan. They will reach garisan khatulistiwa. Can ya? Then khatulistiwa is the middle equator. So definitely you will have what? Siang dan malam sama panjang. Okay, now you see, this is also equator, so they have the same effects. Siang dan malam sama panjang. Okay. Now, how about solstice? How about solstice? Solstice will be different. Okay, solstice, right? Normally is they are talking about your sunlight is actually focused in either side. Okay, it's not equals anymore. It focuses on one of the side. Now, solstice musim panas means your sunlight is actually focused on the north hemisphere. That's why your matahari tegak di atas garisan selatan. Okay, they focus on the north hemisphere. Can ya? If panas means sunlight gather at the north hemisphere, then sejuk leh. Sejuk opposite lo. Matahari tegak di atas garisan jadi. All right. Now, so of course, there's more things to explain in musim panas and musim sejuk. Okay. Now, other than that, you see, because your sunlight is focused on the upper part, right? So means what? In your hemisphera utara. Okay, what happened? Siang lebih panjang dari malam. Okay, musim panas mah, more sunlight. Then sejuk opposite loh. Sejuk is what? Hemisphera utara malam lebih panjang dari siang. Okay, can ya? Now, of course, how about your North Pole, Kutub Utara? Because it's musim panas, so they will have siang 24 jam. Daytime all the while, like 24/7. Sejuk opposite. Kutub Utara malam. 20 jam. Malam. Okay, can ya? Okay. Now, reason why 24 jam siang? Because the North Pole is here. No matter how they turn, they will still receive a lot of sunlight. All right, because remember, your Earth is slanted. All right, can. Now, this one is the key. All right, if they ask you selatan, then be careful. Selatan, everything opposite. All right. Are you good? Be careful about the kutub utara, kutub selatan, ya. Okay. Physically still awake. Okay. Thanks. Now, this is one of the question that they like to ask this. Why they like to ask this? Because Malaysia don't have this. So a lot of people will feel like, oh, confusing. And question like to ask because you're confused. Okay. Now, and so we still have a little bit of time. Let me go through with you about Gerhana. Okay. So you have what? Gerhana bulan. Okay. What is Gerhana bulan? Lunar eclipse. Okay, lunar eclipse. And how lunar eclipse happen? Lunar eclipse happen when sun, matahari, okay, and bumi, okay, and bulan. Okay, not enough space. Okay, I just write on top. Now, they are in one straight line, berada dalam satu garisan. Okay, garisan in one straight line. Now, here. So your first point, you're gonna tell me gerhana bulan berlaku apabila matahari, bumi, dan bulan berada dalam satu garisan. In one straight line. Okay, so this is normally your first marks. And what happened? So you see, moon itself got no lights. All right. So where's the lights come from? Come from matahari. And now what happened? Your earth is blocking the lights. So you can see it. Okay, you can see it. And you can tell about what? You can talk about. You can talk about what? The is blocking, okay? Now you can see it. Your bumi is blocking the sunlight. So you can see it. The second sentence you're going to tell me is bumi akan melindungi cahaya matahari. Okay, daripada terpancar refleks ke bulan. So at the end of the day, blocking loh. Bulan ditutup. Okay, bulan ditutupi oleh bayang-bayang bumi. 3 marks. Okay. Can. This is how you answer the 3 marks answers. I know my words is getting, my handwriting is, somehow don't know where, but yeah. Matahari, what I'm writing. Okay. Are you good? Still alive? Let me just discuss one more gerhana matahari, then I will let you go, okay? Now, what is gerhana matahari? Gerhana matahari is solar eclipse. Alright, gerhana matahari. Now, gerhana matahari is opposites, okay? When your matahari, bulan, and bumi in one garisan, in one straight line. So now what happened? Moon is the one who blocking the sunlight. All right. So the first, when they ask you to explain, you got to tell me berlaku apabila matahari, bulan, dan bumi berada dalam satu garisan. Okay, in one garisan. Yeah. After that, you can talk about what? So what happened now? Bulan blocking. All right. So bulan akan melindungi. Just now is bumi melindungi, but now is bulan melindungi. Melindungi what? Say matahari, cahaya matahari, sunlight. Okay. Daripada terpancar ke bumi. Okay, but what happened? Moon is small, right? Moon is small enough. That's why it's not covering the whole. It's not covering the whole Earth, right? Tetapi tidak, okay, meliputi kawan seluruh bumi. Why? Because it's small. So the third you can tell is, how ini kerana bulan adalah lebih kecil. Okay. Can? Are you good? I wanted to ask, yeah, can you guys just answer me one question? What chap we are talking about? What chap are we in now? Great. Okay, reason I asked this because, you know, I about to end class, but somebody asked me, teacher, what chap is this? Yes, it's chapter 3, yeah. Cause yeah, I about to end class and somebody asked me what chap it is. Yeah. Okay, luckily the rest of you know where it is. Okay, so yeah. Okay, are you good? Yeah, pro, of course. I trust that you're all always is pros, okay? Yeah. Alien gang. Yep. Okay. Now, so I think I will let the stop here. The leftover answer, right, is all on the websites already, okay? So far, any questions? If you have no question, then I will let to stop here. I will see you in the class. Okay? Yep. Bye.